Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make these rhombus earrings. I will be using 2 times 12 inches of 12 gauge silver aluminum wire, a flat nose pliers, a pair of ear wires and 2 jump rings, and if you would like to learn how to make these, I've linked videos for them in the description. A chain nose pliers and a round nose, and also a flush cutter. And I've linked all the items in the description box. I'm going to start off by placing both ends of the wire together, and I'm going to work my way down to the bottom as well. You can also use your chain nose or your flat nose pliers to help you with this. Don't forget to give this video a like if it was helpful. Also, you can use from 18 gauge to 12 gauge wire to make this, and you can make them as small or as large as you would like to. Just be sure to work hard on the 18 gauge wire. So when you get to the bottom of the wire, you want to leave a small gap like this. You don't want it to be as close. Measuring from the bottom up, I'm going to mark the piece at 4.4 centimeters. At this point, I place the flat nose pliers just right next to the mark, and then I bend the wire down like this. And so I'm going to separate the piece like this. Then I'm going to use my flat nose pliers to shape and also straighten the wire at the same time. To get that rhombus shape, I'm going to turn this part out, then do the same to the other side. To make the bottom more defined, I'm just going to use the chain nose pliers, the tip of the chain nose, to shape it just a little. Then I'm going to go back in with the flat nose, and I'm going to start shaping the sides and also the end of the wire. So you basically shape it until you've got the size that you are going for. These are 4.5 inches in length and 2.1 inches in width. So you want to make both earrings as you go along so that you can measure them against each other. And right here I'm just lining them up together to ensure that they are the same size. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the round nose pliers to make 2 loops at the top. So you basically take the wire at the back behind the piece, and the wire at the front, you take it in front of the piece. And then you'll need to alternate while you're making the loops so that your loops can be the same size. Then I push the loops like this all the way to the other side to close them off. So this is what the pieces look like at this point once you've made the loops. At this point, I'm going to use a flush cutter to remove the excess wire. Once you've cut the excess wire, you're going to have to use your raw nose pliers to close the loops off. Before I close the loops off, I like to squeeze them down with the chain nose pliers, and you can also use your flat nose pliers to do that as well. So I just squeeze it down like this so that it is lining up, and I go in with the raw nose pliers and close it off. To ensure that the loops are sitting on top of each other, I cross them over like this until they naturally sit on top of each other. At this point, you can finish off by adding the jump rings and the air wires, or you can do the next step that I'm going to do. I'm going to use my chasing hammer along with the bench block to flatten the pieces. I open the piece like this, then I hammer one side first, then turn it over, and I do the same to the other side. And you want to ensure that you do both if you're going to hammer yours. So the hammering stretches the piece, so you want to go back in with your raw nose pliers to close off the loops. At this point, you can also see that one piece is longer than the other, and to fix this, I'm going to use the flush cutter to trim a small piece from the loops, then go back in with the raw nose pliers to close them off. Now you can see that they are the same size, so you can go ahead and you can add your jump rings and the ear wires. So this is just a simple and easy way that you can use to make these. I do hope that this video was helpful, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to give this video a like if it was helpful.